Well, howdy everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is your friendly neighborhood chef Shade Tree. Well, I guess you guys are wondering how the test drive went on the Jeep. Well, it really didn't go quite as planned or quite what I wanted it to be. But anyways, it went. I drove it down the road. It runs good. Hey, I'll fire it up here real quick for you. It's a little loud because of the exhaust. But other than that, it runs pretty decent. Fire up. You hear it starts right up. It actually runs pretty good. Shifted through all the gears and everything. But anyways, I want to get on another little subject here real quick and talk about a couple things about bad decisions. You know, you make bad decisions in life. I've made plenty of them. I've learned from a few of them, but maybe I haven't learned from a few of them. You know, a lot of it has to deal with money and, you know, buying a bunch of vehicles. You know, I've got a bunch of vehicles, you know, that I bought over the years. And I still buy more, you know. Is it a bad decision that I bought this vehicle? You know, I've been spending a lot of money here lately. I don't necessarily really have a job. I don't have a paycheck necessarily. And I don't have a regular job that I go to, but I keep spending money. And I've had to do a few things here lately to, you know, I had a savings. I'm not going to say what I had in savings, but I had, you know, I had a little bit of a savings I've fallen back on and I've used. And well, I figured I better get something that I can sell. And then this came up and we got a bad storm coming in. So I wanted to get this, you can hear it coming in. But I want to get this video started here before it started raining too bad. But was it a bad decision to buy this vehicle? I didn't pay a whole lot for it, but I started putting money into it. And as you've seen, I bought a bunch of tools too, you know, along with the parts that I got for this thing. I'm a little bit regretting buying some of the tools, you know, putting that much money into this thing. You know, I initially wanted to put brakes on it. That's what I wanted to do. I had to fix a caliper on it, which I cut cost and rebuilding the caliper. But taking it on a test drive now, I got the passenger front wheel is smoking and the driver's rear wheel is smoking from brakes. So I got either one or the other calipers are hanging up or a brake hose is bad, one or the other. So I got to figure that out. That's the reason why I'm saying that the test drive didn't go quite as what I wanted it to be. I got two wheels of smoking. I don't know if you can see it. I just took it out for a drive. And I don't know if it's still smoking or not. But yeah, this one was kind of smoking a little bit. From the brake hanging up. But anyways, I got another situation that I've been dealing with. I got into a situation where I've been talking to somebody online. You know, I've talked to people online. I got some other friends online that I deal with, and also a couple women that I've been associated with, talking to. And well, one of the women decided that they was going to start sending me some money. Well, you know, what do you think about it? How do you think about somebody sending you money or them wanting to send them money? So I got involved with this person and they sent me a check here a couple weeks ago. And I was hesitant to do anything with it, really. Well, let's go look at something else real quick while I'm talking about this. Okay, I wanted to get this in the video here real quick. I got the silver Mustang put where I wanted it. I got the front end lined up right with the door so I can open it up. I got it perfectly parked. So it just barely misses the front of the car. Looky there. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you guys this. I just parked it, you know, close enough that I can get through certain areas. But I got it parked where I want it. I want to take a view of this real quick, how I got it set up. But anyways, we'll scan around here a little bit and show you what I got. I put a 4x4 in this car so the thing don't pool up with water in the tarp. Or in the car cover. But anyways, to get back on the subject of what I was trying to get to. This person sent me a check, and was hesitant to do anything with it. It was for a fairly decent amount of money. So I thought to myself, okay, I want to put the money in the bank. I actually called the bank that the check came from. And all they could tell me was, well, cash it, put it in your bank, and then, go through the blah, 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 hoopla of, being a good check or bad check. So this was Thursday, July the 3rd, that I actually put the check in my account. And I talked to my bank, Friday was the 4th of July holiday, no business during the day. So I said, when will this check clear? Well, they said probably Monday. It'll be cleared Monday. So I thought to myself, okay, let's wait until Monday to let the check clear, and I won't spend any money out of it. So I went through the weekend, deciding what, if it was going to clear enough, if it was going to be any good, yada, yada, yada. Well, Monday came. Money was still in my account. The check, obviously it had cleared, I guess. I don't know. But the money was in my account. Monday. Tuesday come along. Money is still in my account. I thought, okay, maybe the check cleared. Maybe it's good. Cool. This was July the 8th. Now, if everybody knows that the Amazon had Prime Days going. Started July the 8th. So since I had this money kind of burning a hole in my pocket, basically, sitting in my account, I thought, what the heck? I'm going to buy a few tools and buy a few things that I kind of want, need, and stuff like that. Being a YouTube channel, I want to do something for you guys. I've been cleaning up my property here. I want to do some tool reviews, work with cars, use tools, and show you guys how to use them, and, what's good out there and what's bad out there. So I bought a few tools. This is Tuesday, July the 8th. I think. Was it Tuesday? Well, it was Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday. Money's still in my account. So I ordered some stuff off of Amazon for Prime Days. So the order goes through and everything. The money clears. Yada, yada, yada. Good to go. Wednesday morning, I get a call from my bank saying, hey, this check came back and you've got a negative balance in your account now. You've got to come in and do something about it. Well, immediately I went on Amazon and tried to stop the orders from coming. Well, as you know, in Amazon, when they send orders out, they ship them out right away. So through the night on Tuesday night, they had already shipped out some of the product. And I was able to stop 2 of the things from coming. I kind of ordered 29 things, and I got stop shipment on 2 of them, which wasn't a whole lot of money compared to what I spent. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in the house. It's going to start raining here any minute. We got the winds are blowing, the thunders are cracking, there's lightning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside. I'm going to show you guys what I ordered off of Amazon. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll get back there in a minute. Okay, I just thought I'd show you guys this real quick. The little rain coming through. A little bit of a downpour came. But I figured it's coming quick. So I thought I'd better get this video started before I got wet. So get back inside. I'll get inside now. Well, there it is. There is the mountain of stuff that I got from Amazon. Yes, sirree, Bob. I ordered a few things. And there's a few things in here that I wanted to do some tool reviews on. There's some stuff in here that I kind of, needed. Stuff that I wanted, and stuff that's been in my cart for quite a while. I've been thinking about this for a long time, wanting to do some tool reviews and, getting some tools and doing this. And I thought, well, I have a little extra money to spend. Well, come to find out, I don't. Luckily, I had enough money left over, like I said, from buying parts from the Jeep and other things I've been doing about money, getting money. I had some money, I had some money. But after I got the parts for the Jeep and bought the tools and got the stuff for the Jeep, I was going to cut my money spending off until I got the Jeep done. That was my whole initial, thinking of why I did this. I wanted to make a little money off that Jeep. Was it a bad decision to buy the Jeep? I ended up spending more money than I wanted to, actually. Buying tools that I didn't necessarily really need with the parts that came, I went a little overboard. And then this check came, and my bank said it'd probably clear by Monday. My money was in my account Monday. The money was still in my account Tuesday. I go to Amazon and I start spending some money. And lo and behold, Wednesday morning, my bank calls me and says the check wasn't any good. It came back. So that's the reason why I had to run to town last Wednesday, to go to the bank. That's the purpose for that. So now what do? I want to open this stuff up, but not necessarily, I'd like to open the stuff up, show you guys what I got, but then I'm going to have to send some of it back. What do I send back? How will Amazon look at that? It's, sending back some stuff that I bought, and now I'm sending stuff back. That's where I'm at right now. Because now I take the Jeep out for test drive. It's probably going to need more parts. I have some money, but not a lot right now. I still got to pay. I still got bills every month. I can't rely on that Jeep. I can't sell it and rely on selling it to get my money just to keep my electric bills on. My electric on, my phone bill paid and stuff like that. So what do? Do I unwrap this stuff? Put it back in the box, ship it back, or what do? You guys tell me. Are you guys interested in me doing a video opening this stuff up? I'll do one big video opening this stuff up, showing you what I got. Tell me what I should do with it. Should I send the stuff back or rely on waiting, for whatever? I don't have a job, so I don't have no money and income coming in. So that's where my predicament is now. I'm stuck with this stuff, the tools, but not necessarily. I have 30 days. I can return the stuff, return it, get my money back. There's some stuff in here that I actually needed and wanted, but what do? Poor life decisions. You know what I'm saying? Just poor, bad life decisions creeping up on me. And yeah, I gotta learn some of this stuff sometime or another. Can't trust people online to send legitimate stuff to me. It's a scam. That's what that check was. It was a scam, and I fell for it. Put it in my checking account, and it didn't clear. And I spent money out of it, and then I had to take money that I didn't want to spend and put it in, and well, there's where I'm stuck now. So that's why that's why I've been mumming over here for the last week or so, trying to do a video on this, what to say, what to do. I'm a loss, if you know what I mean. So I hope you guys can help me out with this decision, what I should do. I know I don't have nobody else out there to help me with paying my bills. I got to do it myself. I got bills to pay, So what do? Do I send all this stuff back? Do I put a return label on everything? Just send it back? Say the heck with it? Or do I pick through it and pick what I want out of it and then send some of the most expensive stuff? There's a few things in here that were kind of expensive that I thought, well, okay, I'll send them back to get some of my money, recoup some of my money, so I have some money to put in this Jeep and get it done. So you guys tell me. Think about what I should do. So we'll catch you guys the next one. Hopefully, maybe I'll do a video on opening stuff up, maybe. You guys tell me. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for always watching. And yeah, I hope you guys have good... hope you guys don't make stupid decisions like I do. But learn from them. At least learn from them. So catch you guys later. See you. Always thanks for watching.